In Math in Common, we're really working to tackle 4 separate areas around Common Core math implementation. What is the district's vision for math instruction and assessment? Second, how are they building their teacher and leader capacity to really enact those shifts? Which instructional shifts will help them get there? And the 4th area is around innovation, which is why we're here today.
To practice design thinking.
To solve a real-life challenge.
Design thinking is it's a framework, it's a philosophy, it's an approach to reform, it's a way of thinking about change.
We were allowed to let it be messy, and our process was definitely messy. To go back to, oh wait a minute, our problem wasn't the right problem, or oh wait a minute, we didn't do enough empathy work, and then to sit in one of those spaces and trust that the process would work.
And what they've been doing is having a prototype deployed in their classrooms.
We had to come up with 2 prototypes, so we created the model classroom.
Our prototype is a PCG, a peer collaboration group.
What if support shows up to her school? Introducing the Geek Quad.
To deeply understand if this prototype is helping to solve their challenge, and if it's not, they're really working to go back to the drawing board.
We really listened to what they wanted. Their students to learn how to use iMovie, and the kids have come up with these amazing videos. They're so creative, and the teachers are reporting that their kids have never experienced such a rich understanding of the content.
Collecting data, evidence, engaging in interviews with students and teachers.
The most powerful part for me is thinking through the idea of who's your end user and really beginning with the empathy and building a deep understanding of what the need is so that when you define the problem, you're asking the right question.
Like that's when I faltered because I would go in a direction that was my direction and not the direction that maybe the teachers would prefer to go in.
You co-construct a solution with the end user and then you prototype and test and let them feel, taste, touch it so that when it actually gets to them, it's what they need and not what you assume they need.
Well, we've kind of redefined our how might we's along the way too. So it's still around the same theme, but now it's more like how might we develop the model classrooms around the skill sets of the teachers.
Through iteration or tweaks, get it to a place where it will actually tackle the particular challenge they set out to accomplish.
We've created an environment with design thinking and the design thinking mindsets that allow everyone here to inspire the teachers, admin, and students and families in our districts.
I appreciate the time also to focus in on that idea that we've had and figure out how to message it to other people so that we can build it further.
We've set aside time to dream of something different.
Design thinking is an opportunity for folks to engage in creativity.
The design process is messy. The idea of just getting something out that's good enough that we can work with and then tear it up and try again, we don't do that enough.
I feel really lucky that I'm experiencing this process, and I wish our teachers could get this so they don't worry so much about failing in the classroom or getting everything perfect in the class, right?
To make mistakes, that things won't always go right, but how to keep supporting each other and get better over time.
Experience and errors and mistakes as learning opportunities.
We really have a common vision right now. We kind of see where this is all going.
We've landed on something that will make a difference.
We came to something that we think, oh, this is important.
But to have a process to follow through where you're not only listening, but then you're designing through and you're actually creating a solution that people can use is a phenomenal process. I love this.